Hi, I'll be showing you how I designed this beautiful wedding jotter in this video. This video is going to be a lengthy one because I'm going to do it step by step. Make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Abbas, and on this channel we do everything media, ranging from graphic design, video editing, as well as photography. Do well to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that whenever we drop a video like this, you don't miss it. Without any further ado, let's get started. So I'll open my CorelDRAW, and the first thing you need to do is to create a new document. Now, for you to design a jotter, the size of a jotter is usually A5. Each side of it is going to be A5. This means you are going to select an A4 paper size. So I'll look for my A4 here and then make it landscape here like this. Then I'll click on RGB mode because I'll be using the to print. So I'll click on OK. Now you can see my screen very well. When you have your A4 paper selected like this and your window opens like this, you will have to double click on your rectangle here to give you the size of this canvas. So like I told you, I said you are going to be designing on A5, which means each side of it is supposed to be A5. So first thing you will do is to now divide this your paper size into two, so to give you A5 on both sides. So when you bring it to the center like this and it says center, you will now right click and then click on the big one again and then drag this one to the center like this, and then you leave your hand. Now I have one A5 here, another A5 here, which means if you design at the end of the day, the both of them will form an A5 jotter. So now if you look at it from the way this thing is facing, you should try to determine which place is the front of the design. So note that the front of your design is usually on the right hand side, which is this canvas. It's more like you assuming that the jotter is open and it's facing the ground, like this place is facing the ground. So when you open it like this, the front will go to the right and the back will go to the left. So this is your back side, this is your left side. So now that you have actualized this, the next thing you need to do is to bring in your images, and before then you should be able to know, to think of an idea or have a concept in mind to design. So I'll be bringing in my images right now. So these are the pictures I'll be using. All these beautiful pictures are the pictures I'll be using to create this design. Okay, so I'm going to select all of them like this and right click, then copy. I'll copy it this way. Okay, then I'm going to take it to my CorelDRAW like this, and once it opens, I'll paste them. Okay, now that I've pasted my CorelDRAW, paste the pictures into my CorelDRAW, the next thing I'm going to do is still dropping, is to choose which of this image will I be using for the front page. You see this one? It's nice. So whenever you are choosing an image for your front page, make sure it's a good image, attractive image that will make your design to look beautiful. Okay, so I have a lot of images here to choose from. Okay, but then it's going to be a difficult choice to make. Oh, these pictures are all nice. Okay, so for me, I think this will go to the front. And one thing I like doing is keeping my design simple. I don't like to make my design look too over over busy. Okay, so I think I like this one too. I'm just confused between these two. Okay, maybe I'm going to use this one as the main image, and then this one we'll go okay, right. Okay, maybe I'll use that the main image. Now, first thing you need to do is just to, after you've determined which image you want to use for your menu, you have to remove the background of that one. Okay, you can do that on CorelDRAW, but I usually use Photo because it's faster, very fast. So I'll click on my desktop where I have the images, and I'll look for that folder here, and I think this is my choice within these two. So I'm going to remove the background of these two images. Okay, yes, I'll remove the background. Here for it, and the photo room has removed the background. Then you click on download. I can name it so for easy recognition. Excuse me. Make sure it's on PNG and press download. I want to do another one, which is the second image. Click on this part that says remove background. Where is it slow now? Okay, this very one. Now remove the background. And take water. Then I'll press download. Okay. So it's downloaded. So what I'll just do is to select the two of them and copy. Ctrl C to copy, minimize, Window D to minimize. Then I'll go to my CorelDRAW and paste the two images that I copied. One thing about Photo Room, if you are using the Pro version, your image quality would not drop. Never, it won't. So I'm going to delete these two images because I already have them cropped. So I'm going to place it inside here. Okay. Okay, I think that one will be the one I'm going to use. Yeah, I'll use this one for another work. This is fine, but then I prefer this. Okay, so I'll bring this down. So this one here, it should come here. Press zoom to page so that we can see what we are doing very well. So what I'll do now, I'll pick my shape tool and reduce the edges because this is where the image size was before we remove those backgrounds. So those background is just telling us that these are the actual size of the image. So I'll just remove them so that it will remain the dimension of the image. So what I'll do next is to click on this image. I'll right click and then click on power clip. Now I have power clip this image into the design. So I can now zoom it out a little and bring it this way. So whenever you are designing a jotter, make sure you have margin like this so that when they are cutting, they will not cut your subjects. Okay, so make sure you have your margin like that. Okay, and this one, what I'm going to do with this is I'll still have to reduce the size of this image. Yes, this is okay. Bring it up a little. Now I'm going to bring this one here, and what I'll do is to pick my transparent tool and then fade it out this way. After I reduce it this way, okay, I'll go to bitmap, convert to bitmap, I'll click OK. So what I'll do next is to pick my transparency tool again and fade it behind them, just like this, maybe around 80 or 70. Okay, 69 is okay. Yeah, note there's no actual so I'll clip this one inside and send it behind the main image. So by holding shift page down, it will take it behind the image. So now I can move it down here this way and I feel it's too transparent, so I'm going to reduce the transparency a bit, something like this. Maybe take it back to 60. Yeah, this is better. Now I have it this way. You can see the design is coming out. Now the next thing I want to do is to create something to put their name. Okay, so to do this I can easily go on Pinterest and download something and use. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll minimize from here. I'll go to my Chrome browser. I'll go to Pinterest. I have some of these things right in my download folder, but I only want to show you step by step on how I get resources to create my designs, because I promise I'm not going to leave anything behind. I will do it just the way I do my design. So I want to look for something like a round badge. Let me see what it will give us. Okay, so I have different types coming out. I think I'll just pick this, and I like this, or this one too. This guy. Come here. Let's go. So I'm going to drop them right here. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm gonna use. So what I'll need this for is just for dates. I may not use this one here. And you. Okay. Certainly, I'll use you. So what I'll do now is just to remove background of this dude. So I'm gonna take it to photo. Let's go to photo room. Where's my photo room? Okay, delete. Go back home. Bring new one. Go to downloads. Okay. Remove white from here. So download. So I'll download it. It's downloaded. I'll go back again. Problem. I'm gonna make use of this for sure. So I'm gonna remove the background as well. So I'm gonna download this as well. Then I'm going back. This is the last one I needed, which is this dude. Yeah. Then I'll download this dude. So I'm gonna copy them. The ones I downloaded just now. Copy. And then I'm going to go to my CorelDRAW. I'll delete all these ones which are not needful anymore. Yeah, these are the dudes that I'll use. Let's go. Okay. Delete, and you come here. always keep your designs as simple as possible. Okay, so I need the background for them. We check around and look for a background that I can use for this design. Something very simple, just the way I like to keep my work. So I have a lot of things here. Searching for the background here can waste my time. So why not just go to Pinterest and look for nice graphic design background. So we look for a nice one from here that we can use. Okay. Go here, but I need white. Okay. Don't stress me. Okay. This one too would make sense. And this, yeah. Okay. Okay. I like this. Even this has some good texture. So I have couples of background now that I can use. So remember, we are still working on the front page of this our design. Okay. So I'm going to paste it here by pressing Ctrl V and move them this way. We'll go this way. So this one is going to be our main background, but then you'll see how I'm going to manipulate it with some few other backgrounds that we have here. It's like I downloaded this twice. So when we power clip this inside here, and hold on Alt and click on it, then drag it down this way. I'll hold Shift, click down, send it behind them. Okay, now that we have it this way, I'm going to press zoom to page. Then I want the down part to be a bit dark, even though. So this is what I'll do. Do it this way. Then I'll transparent here like this. Yes. Then I'll power clip this inside here and hold Alt and press Ctrl page down and take it down just like that. It seems to be covering these people too much, so I want to reduce it like so. Bring it down this way. Then I'm going to create my black fill. Yes, and give it pure black fill here. I will click on this, and then I'm going to still transparent this back way, just this way, and then I'm still going to power clip it inside here, and then I hold on and bring this down just like this, and make sure This is cool. Then what I'll do here, I'll click on this dude and I'm going to remove here this way, just like this. Yeah, I don't need much color there. Then I'll make this one desaturate it, effect, adjust, and click on desaturate. Wait for it. I beg you, I never save my work, or no go crash or CorelDRAW. So that file is heavy, I made mistake. So I'm going to just do it this way. Leave it inside. Click on this. Hold down Shift. Page down. That's gone there. Just like so. And we'll have it this way. So next thing I would like to do, I thought to reduce this my guy here this way, because the way it is, I'm done with the front cover. I'm going to work on the back, so the back is going to be as simple and as possible. Okay, so this will be here like this, and then I'll duplicate this one this way, take it this way and reduce it a bit here, and then I'm going to also duplicate this, take it here and reduce this way, reduce this way, see, reduce this way, take it here this way and reduce this one small, give this guy more opening. Yeah, so I'll have to open this more so that I can do more stuffs. Yeah, so I'm going to bring this one here just like this. Now that I've done it this way, what I'll do is to choose the images that I'm going to use. Okay, so I'll use this image for this long pattern that I created. Right click and power clip it inside here. Then I'll hold down Alt and click it, then merge it down like this. Now I have my designs this way. Bring it down small so the image can review. Yeah, something like that. So the next thing is this. I'm gonna bring this dude. I like this picture. Yeah, I like this picture. This one I will not use it. Bring this one. Okay. So which? I'm confused. I'm gonna use this picture. You come here. Like this. Go down. So now go there. Then you come here. Okay. I think this is better. This should go here. Yeah. This should go here. I'll click on this and bring it down. So just like so. Yeah. So I'll just remove, yeah, something like this. Yeah, I think I love this already. So I'm going to pick a color from this place so I can use for the back side. I think this color is good. Then I'll click on this guy and then pop it. So it's too deep because of my ink when printing, so I'm going to fade it this way. Yeah, so Now that I've done this, I want to make this a kind of texture in the background of the back cover. Paste this one here. Come on. Now go up. Good. Then you come fade out completely. Nice. So this will go this way. Delete this one, and you come here. I'll paste you here. Shift front page up, and then I'm going to put the dates here. Yes, this place will carry the dates. That place will carry the date for the design. Yeah, it's getting sweeter, right? That is how it should be, because I have to make it sweeter, right? Or that place may not likely carry the date. Let me see how it goes. Create it. Okay. This dude, I feel is big somehow. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Are we good to go? Somebody say good to go, man. Somebody say good to go, man. Right? This white better. Yes. I think white. Sky can be black. Something like this. Yeah. Then Hingo can be white edge line. I give it white outline like this. So one thing about designing is keep trying to create something you get outside. You just have to be as creative as possible so you can get something unique, but always bear simplicity in mind. Okay, I think this is just okay for me. Yeah, I love this. Love the way it's looking now. Everything is giving. So the main thing now is the write-up. So let's get to do that. Okay, let's do the write-up. But before then, I want to create space here for the dates. Yeah, this guy should come in. So I'm going to delete all these dudes. They are not needed. They are not needed. Sorry, I don't need you guys anymore. I'm done with my arrangement. So you guys are not needed. So let's go to name. Sharifa. Okay, it's Sharifa. I'm gonna put her here. Let me look for a font that will be there and it will come out. No. Should I use this? And Abdul Karim. Yeah. And this conjugate place should be here. I don't know, I'm feeling the names are too tiny. Let me see what I can do about it. Yeah. Good. I think this is sweet. This is better, because the essence of your design is to bring out details. Okay, so what is a beautiful design without showing real details? And the date is 29th, right? But I think I'll change this font to something more scripts. I don't like this. This will not fly for me. It's too tiny. The essence of me making that bliss too big is to call attention, okay, to what I've written there. Yeah, I think I'll go with white, group it, and then I'm going to give it a black outline. I'll press F12 and then increase the highline. I'll make it behind like this, and then I'll make it like 4. Okay, yeah, with 3 do. 3 is better. Click OK. So I'm going to move this one this way small. Yeah. So then I'll click on these people and bring them this way small. Come down small. Yeah, quite simple, right? So when I'm done, I'm going to bring here, I'll do the abbreviation refer. DLA. That is what the abbreviation is. Okay. So after this, I just put the dates, 29th December 2025. Okay, make it white, but then I'm going to write it in a different way to be much more creative. Okay, so I'm going to change these people to the font called Montserrat. Montserrat. I like using Montserrat a lot. It's one of my favorite fonts. Yeah. See that? Yeah. Come closer, small. So why you are trying to be creative is because it's always call attention. When you are creative about something, the essence of it is to bring people attention to read the detail. Okay, the essence of design is to make something more attractive in a way that it communicates better. So guys, after you are done with your design like this, I think this is okay for me. I don't want to do anything more, so I think I'll just export my design for printing. So I'm going to print it like this on full A4. So I'll first of all export this cover. You get, okay, Hold on, this place is not perfect yet, so let's adjust it. Something like this. Maybe somewhere here will do. I'm going to look for another font to use, make it look nice. Okay, open now. Alright, this wants to go for me. No, say no, no, no. Let me try since see. So the next thing I will do is just to put my imprint here. I'm going to bring my logo, and that will be all. Yeah, I'll just bring my logo. So I have multimedia icon and put in the design. And I'll put print. Then I'll put my phone number. So you bring it down small this way. Yeah, something like this. So for that logo to be more visible, I'm going to create a rectangle around the logo, just like this. Yeah, and give it a black color and send it to back. So this will do well. I'll give this a white outline behind it. Okay. 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 1.0, 0.75. Yeah, 0.5. 0.75 is okay. I'll press OK. And this is good. So maybe I'll have to put courtesy somewhere here so that maybe somewhere there. Go down, and then I'll write courtesy. So something like this, and we are good to go. Okay, I'll group this and bring it to the center. Somehow, same thing, Ctrl G, click on this and bring to the center, and then select everything and centralize. I think this guy has to come this way a bit. Yeah, and group it. Click on this thing. Yeah, something like this. I think it's cool. So I'll move this date up a bit. Maybe centralize it to this guy, and then here you go. Okay. This way is small. So always remember to keep border for your design so that whenever they are cutting, they will not cut any of your important information away. Okay, so this is basically how you come up with your design, and when you are done you save it, and the next thing you're going to do is to export your design. Okay, so I'm going to export this design. After it's done saving, I'll export it. Yeah, Ctrl E to export, and then I will then Jotter cover. Okay, when I'm done, I'm going to click on export. So after this stage, the next thing we're going to do is mockup. Yes, we're going to put it in mockup so that you see how it will look when it's printed. And for you to do that, you're going to export it separately. A5, A5. So you export the front here, select the part and press Ctrl E. So Jotter cover front. Okay. And then you come here and select this place and press Ctrl E. Jotter cover. Then here will be back like this, and you click on export. Oh, there's a mistake. Sorry, my CorelDRAW is Ctrl E. Jotter cover front selected only. Export. Yes, replace it, and then you click on OK, and then you select this part. Ctrl E. Back selected only. Export. Replace it, and then you click on OK. Now have our separate designs. So now when you are done this, the next thing you are going to do is to do the inner. Okay, so the same process, double click on this, and then first you just bring this one to the center and make sure you have just A5, and pick your line tool and then click and drag to the end and click. So once you do that, the next thing you are going to do is to zoom it out and bring it this way. I think this space is enough, and then you right click to duplicate. Next thing you just do is to press Ctrl R, but you see that this is too tiny, so it's not going to work. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to use 0.5 as my length. So let me change it to inches. Okay, inches. Click on this height parts. Let's try 0.2 or 0.5. It's too much. This is 0.3. Oh no, 0.2 will go. Yeah, this is better. So now next thing you do is just to make sure you bring your line like this and right click on it. So you now press Ctrl R to repeat the process. Continue Ctrl R until it gets to the last part like this, and then boom, I'm going to remove this one from here. So what I'll do now, I want to put something here. I'm just going to copy this refer DNA, Ctrl C, and then put it up there. Refer DNA, make it black. Make sure the inner you are going to be doing should be black, okay, because you are using impression to print it. 20, enter 25, just like this, and then you are good to go. Okay, so when you have done this, yeah, this is enough. I'll press Ctrl G, make them, then I can come somewhere here and then reduce this one and put congratulations, put something like this, and then I'll bring it down this way, okay, just like this. Then I'm going to come here and use this kind of font. Just don't like this, use this guy, yeah. So I'm shifting this to here, come to the center too, yeah, and you too, come here, okay. I'll bring this guy to the center here, yeah, same like this, and then I'm going to drag this to the edge. I'll press R after selecting this one so they can match to the right. Then I'll click on this and drag it back this way, okay, and then this one should remain this way. So I have my inner, so I'll just right click and remove the line, and this is it. Now that it's like this, the next thing I'll do is select everything, press Ctrl G, and then move it this way, and then make sure it's aligning with the edge of this guy, and then right click on it. So you have the inner of your Jotter done this way, so you can actually export it and use it. Ctrl E, inner, and then send it for impression printing, okay. So press Ctrl S. So the last part of this tutorial is for us to put this design we have done on mockup so that we'll see how it will look once it is printed, okay. So we're going to look for our mockup files where we'll have it in the system, okay. So I will go to my downloads, right click, group by type, so that I can have my zip files and place and look at them. So I'm going to look for my mockup. So if you watch this video and you need me to share this mockup file with you, you can just comment mockup and I will give it to you, okay. Here is it, spiral notebook. So let me open this first one. So it's going to take us to Photoshop now. Yes, so usually do your mockup on Photoshop, okay. So here is the back. So what you do now to do the mockup is this place that say cover, there's this sign here in the middle, So double click on this place. Okay, it will bring out this design like this. Then what you are going to do is just to go and bring your own design. So I'm going to say place embedded, and I'll first of all put my first page and place it here. Okay, so once it's come, I'll just increase to cover the whole page, and then I'll click on mark. So once it's like this, I'll close it here and press yes to save, and we'll have it this way. Now that it's like this, what you just do is to export it, export, save for web, and then yeah, so you're going to click on save, and I'm going to put it inside on top of my desktop. Let it just be on desktop. I'll say DNA Jotter MKL markup like this. I'll press save. Then let me go to where I have my mockup file again. Let me check this too and see how the outcome look. Okay, this is for inner. Let me open this one and see. Okay, this is for another back. So we'll do the same process, and then we're going to bring our own back design, place embedded, come to have place embedded, and I'll take the back of my design in, and I'll nudge it up this way to cover the page, and then I'll mark and then close it like this and press save changes. Then we'll have it this way. So what we'll do next is just to export it just like this, save for well, save, I press VNA, Jotter markup, back, then I'll press save. So if that is done, next thing is to do the inner. You have right page, left page. So I'm going to just export the inner from CorelDRAW, one part of it. Yes, just like this. I'm going to press Ctrl E, inner, right, have export. Okay, so I'll go back to Photoshop, just like this. I'll go to where I have this. So right page, I'll click on this. Then I'm going to place my design too. Place embedded and place this, and then I'll increase it to fill it up. Here, I'll mark and then close it. Yes. Okay, I have DNA printing. You can see. So I'll go. I'm doing the same thing for the right, the left side, and I'll place my design on it too. And then this same thing, because mine seems to be similar, I didn't design it differently. Okay, just like this, and I'll mark and then close and press save. So we'll have it. So what we'll do now is just to export it this way. Export as, sorry, let me go and save forward so it will not be too heavy. Export, save forward, because I'm posting it, so it will not be too heavy. Okay, have it this way. Save DNA Jotter inner MKL. Okay, inner markup. I'll save. Yeah, so let's look at what we've done. Okay, desktop, press B. So let's look at what we've done. So this is the inner of our Jotter. Okay, as you can see, this is the inner, this is the front cover of our design, and this is the back. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. If you do, please do well to subscribe, support this channel, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our next tutorial. I will be doing more of this kind of design with CorelDRAW and Photoshop, as well as other design tools like InDesign and name them, even Adobe Illustrator, but we are taking it one by one. So do well to drop a comment in the comment section and tell us your view about this tutorial so it can help us to improve and give you a better tutorial. So see you on another one. Thank you.